Stop everything. DNS is not just names, it's the internet's crown jewel and its weakest hinge. In 2016, a massive DDoS against a major DNS provider made Twitter, Netflix, and thousands of sites unreachable. In other incidents, attackers have hijacked DNS records, stolen domains, and silently redirected bank traffic. If you can't secure DNS, you haven't secured the internet. Learn DNS like a defender or attacker. The difference is the difference between maintaining trust and losing everything. Hi guys, I'm DHT Ghost, and this is episode 6 of the DHT Ethical Hacking Mega Course. This is the pro-level DNS breakdown. Architecture, records, resolution paths, caching behavior, weaknesses, advanced defenses, forensic signals, and exact commands you must know. Philmora will make scenes from these lines and speak them slow and clear so viewers absorb every technical beat. DNS fundamentals first. DNS maps human-readable names to IPs. It's a distributed hierarchical database, root servers, 13 logical roots globally anycasted, TLD servers, .com, org, country TLDs, and authoritative servers that hold zone data. Anycast is crucial. Authoritative zones are announced from many locations so queries hit the nearest instance and DDoS load is diffused. Losing name resolution is different from losing servers. You can have healthy hosts nobody can find. Resource records drive functionality. Memorize these: A, IPv4, A, IPv6, MX, mail exchangers, CNAME, aliases, PTR, reverse lookup, NS, name server delegation, SOA, zone metadata, TXT, SPF, DKIM, DMARC, metadata. So in next domain behavior and TTL values govern caching and DNS propagation. TTL manipulation is a tool and a risk. Short TTLs speed updates but aid amplification. Long TTLs improve resilience but slow recovery after hijack. Resolvers are the recursive agents. Your OS or router hits a recursive resolver, ISP or public like 8.8, 8.1.1.1. If the resolver lacks a cached entry, it performs iterative queries, root, TLD, authoritative. Queaching exists at every layer. Client, recursive, ISP, CDN. Cache poisoning, forging an answer into cache, exploits trust and TTL. Defensive validation, DNS-SEC, attaches RSIG signatures and chain of trust so clients can verify authenticity. DNS-SEC adoption is imperfect, but it's the only cryptographic defense against forged responses. Advanced attack vectors you must know. DNS cache poisoning. Spoofing, corrupting resolver caches to redirect traffic. DNS hijacking, attacker changes resolver settings on devices or registrar records. DNS amplification, DDoS, spoofed queries to open resolvers multiplied into huge floods against victims. Zone transfer abuse, AXFR, misconfigured authoritative servers that allow full zone subdomain takeover. Orphaned key name, registrar compromise and domain services, highest impact vector. Defensive stack, practical, prioritized. 1. DNSSEC for authoritative zones plus validation on resolvers. Verify with DE plus DNSSEC and check RSIG. 2. Anycast authoritative zones across providers and traffic scrubbing in front of them. 3. Close open recursive resolvers. Enable response rate limiting, RRL. 4. Harden registrar accounts, unique strong passwords, 2FA domain lock. 5. Enforce least privilege, split horizon DNS for internal versus external views. 6. Use DOT/DOH for privacy to reduce on-path manipulation. 7. Integrate DNS logs into CNAME, alert on sudden TTL drops, mass next domains, unexpected NS changes. Forensics and monitoring, instrument query logs, look for spikes in rare subdomain lookups, sudden increases in TXT records, exfil via DNS, abnormal query types, anomalous geographic sources, and unexpected zone transfers. Passive DNS feeds and historical graphing reveal domain shadowing and fast flux networks. In incident triage, compare current NS records to historical via WOS and passive DNS tools and exact commands pros use. Dig plus traceexample.com. View resolution path root TLD auth. Dig 1.1.1.1 example.com any. Query a specific resolver for all records. Dig pulse densec example.com. Check DNSSX signatures and RARSIG presence. ENS Lookup Google.com, Quick Windows Lookup. TCP dump INE port 53 WWDNS PC app. Capture DNS traffic for Wireshark. Drill AXFR example.com, error ns1.example.com. Test zone transfer should be denied. Whoisdomain.tld, check registrar and expiration to detect hijack. Hardening checklist you can paste into configs, enable DNSSEC, implement RRL, disable recursion on authoritative servers, limit AXFR to authorized IPs, use Anycast with multi-provider authoritative hosting, enforce DOHA, DOT for endpoints, lock registrars, and enable monitoring alerts for NS or voice changes. DNS is the first line of Internet trust. Master its records, resolution flow, TTL mechanics, and defense controls. Then you can detect abuse, design resilient services, and harden infrastructure. Ghost out.